Okay, so Robert, everybody's talking about the big fight that's coming up May 27th. You're going to be taking on Paweł Mikołajuw. So what are your thoughts going into this matchup?
Yeah, the guy, he was fighting a couple of fights like 8 years ago, and he used to be good, but now he's past, let's say, I don't know, like 8 past years. He was kind of out of ring, out of sport, doing too much crazy stuff, drinking and drugs and other stuff. So last fight, when he was fighting with Mariusz Pudzianowski, he wasn't that guy like he used to be before. So I think it's going to be, for me, not a problem to knock him down.
Yeah, what did you think about that fight with him and Pujan?
He got a couple of good shots. One shot he got Pujan, he went on his knee. So he has some power in his arms, it's no doubt. You can't, say he has nothing. But, he gained even more weight now when I saw him. So his condition is going to be bad, I think. And he got scared, I think, in this fight too. So his mental status is not that good. That's the problem.
So I think a lot of people, when they think about you, they think, oh, this guy is, he's just a bodybuilder or whatever. And you have had 2 professional fights and you are undefeated at 2-0. So what do you have to say to those people who say that, Robert is just a bodybuilder and, he's not a fighter?
Yeah, so basically, I don't care at all what people say because, before other fights, it was the same story. They were talking, a lot of people was with me, but a lot of people was talking crap like, oh, I can't move, I can't fight. In 1 minute, I'll be dying. There will be no oxygen for me. Last the guy was running 3 rounds. He was just escaping basically. So, and I still kept up. When I was, my mistake was a little bit because I was too heavy. I was like 133 kilos and kind of mass season. I didn't train at all. So it was hard for me to chase him, but I didn't give up. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually seen a fight quite like that where the guy was literally just running away like the entire time. So what was actually going through your mind during the fight? Were you getting pissed off because of this, or were you just like, okay, I'll be patient and I'll wait for my time? Or, what was your reaction when you're actually in the cage?
Yeah, it's... If you come fight, you can maybe run a little bit, to escape, but not like 3 rounds running around like crazy. And, I felt like I came not to fight, but some marathon running, So, yeah, I was pissed off on the end already.
So tell me about your training now. You said before you really didn't even train that much for that fight. So how are you taking this fight? Are you taking it more seriously? Are you in the gym working out with an MMA team, or how are you preparing for this?
First preparation is mental. You gotta, have your mindset basically. That's the most important thing. And the other thing, I'm not a professional fighter and not going to be one. So I'm not going to lose my muscle for the fight, because if you really want to get professionally prepared for the fight, you just got to do that. It's no way you can keep muscle mass like this and be a professional fighter. It's no way it's going to work. So basically, like always, I'm doing my stuff, what I love to do. I work out in the gym, and this time I'm going to diet a little bit 1 month, just get more lean. Mm-hmm. So I'll be a little bit lighter. Right now I'm like 130 kilos, so I'll be probably 125, maybe less a little bit. But, lean muscle, less water, everything. So then I don't get that quick pumped, and I don't need that much oxygen. So I can be more quicker and basically move better.
So is cardio something that you're working on?
Yeah, cardio. I'm not working yet. I'm gonna start doing cardio because it's too much cardio. It's not good either.
Do you think that he's gonna run? Are you expecting another runner? Because Nyman was actually avoiding you quite a bit in that first fight too. So is that something you're expecting coming into this?
It's hard to say what to expect because, they can say one, but they do another.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to run this time, maybe a little bit, but the guy heavy too, and, he's just now looks fat. So his condition not that good either, So it's going to be hard for him to run even around. He's going to get out of breath himself,
There's another fight on the card. Pudzianowski is going to be taking on Tiberiusz Kowalczyk, and here's another two great big guys, former strongmen. Could put them perhaps in a similar category as you. So if you win this matchup, do you think that maybe you would like to get in there with the winner of that fight?
You know what? It's those guys, I know them well. Tiberiusz Kowalczyk, he used to be strongman now, but now he lost so much weight already. As Pudzianowski as well, he lost so much weight because they start training for this basically. All they do just train for MMA basically. No more strongmen and, that kind of stuff. Even they don't lift at the gym, just very light something. That's basically... that's what I see, the next big fight, no matter what, who wins over there, Tiberiusz or Pudzianowski, they want to put me with Pudzianowski basically for next fight. That's for sure, because, that would be the biggest basically event ever, a lot bigger than now.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a huge thing. It's taking place at the National Stadium in Warsaw. I have no idea how many people are going to be there. I'm thinking between 50 and 70,000 if it's completely sold out. So this has got to, without a doubt, be the biggest MMA event ever in Poland. So does that at all intimidate you that there's going to be literally maybe 50, 60,000 people live watching this event? Or do you think that once you step in the cage that it's just going to be, I'm completely focused on my opponent?
People, for me, it's no difference because, I work with people all the time and huge crowds everywhere, anywhere I go. It's so many people, expos and this and that. And for me, it's even good, more people, because, I love people and they like me. So for me, it's not going to work like against me. Just for me, just big plus, basically.
So if you could talk to your opponent right now, if he was standing in front of you, what would you like to say to him before the fight?
I talked to him already a couple of times at the show here. I saw him actually yesterday. We were doing this show for Polsat. Yeah, he's getting knocked out really bad. That's what I can tell him. He knows that already. Even he said, "Oh, you know what? I can't say I'm gonna lose the fight, but I gotta say I win. But I don't know." So he's really, he's scared already. I see that.
So you said you've already seen him a couple of times. When you look at him in his eyes, when you see him face to face, do you notice anything about him? Can you try to read him yet?
Oh yeah, I can read him really good because he knows already. He's getting his ass kicked. He's counting. I can tell he's counting on his one-time shot, like to knock me down with his right arm. That's what he's counting on. Hey, never count on one shot because that's not going to work.